ready on set. 10 seconds.
Happy trials.
Can I get a Wimbledon check?
6, 5,
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
This is Cookie, and today I've eaten $1.25 in loose change. It's just the two of us. Please don't kill me. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Grammar Garments and Punctuation Pants Warehouse. You'll never have a period problem in our pants.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So why not get started? Okay, to get things started, part of a nutritious Blechfest. Which cereal mascot is unable to vomit up its own product? The Trix Rabbit, Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, or Honey Nut Bee? And just what do you think honey is? It's bee vomit, my friend. Bee vomit. Get used to it. Want to see the right answer? The reason you never see a rabbit barfing is because rabbits don't barf. And again, maybe they're just very discreet about it. I call this one Depth Thoughts. Who would not be considered a pirate of the Caribbean? Jamaica Jack, Captain Cook Islands, the Barbados Brothers, or Cuba Beard? The Caribbean Sea is between North and South America, but the Cook Islands are near New Zealand. And they say no man is an island. Look at me, I've been single my whole life. And I don't need anyone. Open wide for Dennis Kucinich in the kitchen with the rope. And here's a clue, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it's a room in the classic board game Clue, not the stupid new version of Clue, the classic one, a room in the White House, or both. If it's a Clue room, press 1. If it's a White House room, press the number 2. If it's both, press 3. Each one right gets you 300. Each one wrong gets you killed. And your term will be up in 30 seconds. Okay, we're off. Library. Conservatory. Math room. Game room. Study. Ballroom. Lounge. Maybe you ought to try leaving your own room every once in a while. Frankly, I think the problem with White House administrations lately is perhaps a few too many Colonel Mustards and not enough Professor Plums, if you catch my drift. And on its way, thou shalt not mess with the hair. If Zac Efron were like Samson from the Bible, what would happen if he cut off that full head of thick, luscious hair? Vanessa Hudgens would turn into a pillar of salt, he would lose his singing and dancing powers, the cast of High School Musical would wander the desert, or Hairspray 2 would take place in a whale. In the Bible, Samson lost his strength and power when his hair was cut off. I heard Zac Efron isn't going to go back to the High School Musical franchise, though he does plan on getting his GED musical equivalency.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Let's try Go Jones. What do Indiana Jones and G.I. Joe have in common? They were originally toys, they were named after a dog, they shot blue lasers, or they hate cobras. G.I. Joe fights the terrorist organization Cobra, and Indiana Jones hates all snakes, especially the cobras he comes face to face with in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I hate Cobra too. I mean, my yoga instructor is all about moving from downward-facing dog to Cobra, and it's really difficult. You know, I get the engaging your core and, yeah, but my pubis just does not want to maintain a connection with the floor. Does anyone else have problems with pubis connection? Anyone? That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you've got a decent score there. Don't screw it up. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And lest you forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's see what's in store. Take a stab at chicken soup for the organs. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, what is your spleen? The vacuum to your blood, the garbage disposal to your intestines, the screen door to your gallbladder, or the attic fan to your colon? As with the gallbladder, I have no idea what you're good for. Here's what a right answer looks like. One of the main functions of the spleen is to clean your blood by removing particles of debris. And as I've learned the hard way, don't forget to change the bag every month or so. Say hello to Kentucky Fried Souls. In the mood for some light reading? Try the Book of Revelation. I hear it's a quick read with a happy ending. And speaking of quick, suppose the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse descend upon Earth to race in the Kentucky Derby. Given the order that the horsemen arrive in the Bible, how might the announcer call the winner?
And we have pestilence in first. It's famine in first by a nose. It's war in first by 3 lengths. Or death pulls it out in a photo finish.
War. What is it good for? Next time, try this. According to the New Testament, the first horseman will bring pestilence, followed by the horsemen of war, famine, and finally death. Oh man, I just missed a trifecta. I had war followed by famine, followed by Fabio on an attractive stallion.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
May I introduce Tenacious DHTML. If Jack Black wants to start writing his last name in HTML so it'll show up black on a computer screen, what should he write? Jack $FFFFFF? Jack $00000? No, that would be Jack White of the band the $FFFFFF Stripes. This would have worked. In HTML, the code for the color black is $000000. And if you knew that, I'd say 000000 is probably how many hot dates you've had in your lifetime.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
This one's known as Getting Lucky Numbers. Yeah, but I don't understand if they were in purgatory the whole time or just at the end.
Cookie, we're back.
Oh, hey, let's do one of those fortune cookie questions.
Cookie, fortune,
Okay. Let's see what fortune I got. Help! I'm trapped in a fortune cookie factory. Ha! Classic fortune cookie joke. Although maybe they're really in trouble, considering the location of the majority of the fortune cookie factories, where is this person probably trapped? Somewhere in China, somewhere in Japan, somewhere in Germany, or somewhere in the United States. The fortune cookie is a predominantly American custom, and the vast majority of fortune cookie companies are based in the United States. I wonder if there are more clues in these other cookies. I'm okay. I thought the door out of the fortune cookie factory was locked, but it was really just kind of stuck. My bad. Well, that's a relief. Help! I'm trapped in the parking lot behind a fortune cookie factory.
Hold me, never let me go.
and my dream question.
Coming up, Twilight. Which Twilight book describes the natural event that happens most frequently in the real world? Twilight, new moon, eclipse, or breaking dawn? An eclipse happens a couple times a year, a new moon about once a month, breaking dawn every day, but twilight happens the most, twice a day, as the sun rises and as it sets. Maybe Stephanie Meyer stopped writing the books because the titles would have started sounding lame. Brunch time, partly cloudy afternoon, twilight again. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press 1. $4,000 for a right answer, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I'm super, thanks for asking. Don't you dare call any of these things mega. Good luck. There it is! Okay, that was pretty decent. You might even say pretty average. Good job, you're in the middle of the herd. Which, don't get me wrong, is a pretty good place to be in. For instance, if you were a wildebeest, you'd be less likely to get attacked by cheetahs. Although if you were in the front of the herd, you'd be less likely to step in everybody else's shit. Pros and cons. Pros and cons.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomfoolery?
This traffic is terrible. I wish there was some way to escape.
Now there is.
Where did you come from?
You can escape reality altogether.
Sounds nice, but how?
Easy. Start interpreting all the road signs as if they're secret messages to you, or just obsess over the number 5.
Wow, there are a lot of number 5s on these license plates. What could that mean?
See that old lady over there in the blue Honda? Get out of your car and start yelling at her.
Why? She looks so sweet.
I don't know. Maybe she's a demon.
And she's probably trying to stop me from getting my messages to the president.
Now you're getting it.
Thanks, magical pixie.
I'm not even here. That's how good you're doing.
Insanity. If you lived here, you'd be a giant duck already.
Bowling. Why ruin such a primal sport by gingerly putting your fingers through the ball like a dainty little schoolgirl? Introducing fistable bowling equipment for the dude who takes on the world knuckles first. We customize all of our balls, bags, and shoes so they fit your fist perfectly, and you can get right down to the business of punching out a game.
Wow, nice frame, mister.
Out of my way! Fistable Bowling Equipment Incorporated. When life gives you a 7-10 split, punch it hard.
Great party, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
I've got to ask, though, what's with the mysterious box?
Oh, that's a mysterious box from Mysterious Boxes Incorporated.
What's in it?
Honestly, I've always been a little too afraid to open it, but it makes a wonderful conversation piece.
Do you mind if I open it?
Well, why not? I've already led a pretty full life.
Let's take a look. Oh. Huh. Well, that's kind of...
Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. There will come a time when one will be delivered to you.
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get it?
PacSun.
Oh, where's there a PacSun?
I don't know. My mom drove me.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
What the was that? Find out tonight.
Hello, I'm Senator Bruce Stegmeyer. I'm hard on crime, and I approve this cartoon boner sound.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise to construct a 40-foot concrete wall around the entire nation. No one will get in or out. Under my regime, I guarantee that my oppressive foot soldier militia will strip all citizens equally of their every right. Isn't it about time we got America back on track? This November, vote Lindsay St. Simone for fascist dictator.
This message paid for by St. Simone Mini Golf and Go-Kart on Route 16.
When is a pickle not a pickle? Find out tonight.